Hello everyone, it's Renee with True Path, and I'm here to do a reading and some channeling for you. Just have clear quartz here. Okay, let's take a breath. Open up to your own higher self, your own intuition, for whatever messages you need in this moment for your highest good only. Only divine love and light are allowed into this space with us. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, what do we need to know in this moment? I'm getting the image of like dragging something behind you. Yeah, and they're asking, what are you dragging along that you don't need to drag along anymore? And it's almost like it's getting harder and harder. The further you go, it's like, you know, if you're dragging something through the dirt or something, there's dirt building up in front of it. And so it's getting harder and harder and harder to drag whatever this is with you. So this can be a mindset or a situation. I'm getting like past guilt or past anxiety, things that you're bringing along with you that are not serving a purpose anymore. You know, sometimes we go over situations or events that have happened in our lives that, because we're trying to make sense of it or trying to fix it in some way, but it's really just dragging you down. It's really just an unnecessary burden. One second. Yeah, so then I am getting the image of just letting it go, just dropping it, and how much relief that brings you. Yeah, like that feels so much better. Oh, I can walk so freely now. I can walk so much faster because I'm not dragging those past regrets or, yeah, memories. Yeah. So is it as simple as just dropping it? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe there's some work to be done there, but I am getting for some of you, yes, it is. It is as simple as just, I don't need that. So just acknowledging, I don't need that anymore. I don't have to carry that with me anymore. It is as simple as that. So setting the intention purposefully, right? Consciously. I'm not taking that with me anymore. We did get the lightening your load card. I think it was yesterday. It feels like that. Yeah. Okay. Let's get into some cards. Ooh, okay. Starseed Oracle. Starseed Oracle gets deep. So let's see what happens here. Hope you guys are doing really well. It's great to be here with you. Share this time together. Okay. All right. Oh, yep, one more shuffle. Okay. The great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Yeah, so are there some things that you are feeling angry about or have felt angry about in the past? The great severing, I am getting like cutting the ties, cutting the rope that you've been using to carry this along with you. Maybe you had a conflict with someone and it's just kind of eating you up inside, right? Like, oh, I should have said this. I should have said that. You know how we do. Or maybe just feeling hurt from it, hurt from a conflict. Yeah. So do I really need to carry that, carry that with me still? Okay, and it does say softening to love. This can be softening to love yourself. Is this helping me or hurting me, carrying this with me? Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. So getting perspective on it. So when you're softening to love, if you have had a conflict with someone, coming up with some common ground is very helpful. Even if the other person doesn't see the common ground, even just in your own mind, if you have come to some realizations about, okay, well, we're both hurt, or we both want the same thing, or we're just people bumbling around. We all make mistakes, you know, things like that can just kind of soften it a little bit. And it does say none of this matters. Zoom out. Like, is this really going to matter in 5 years? Right? So if I'm carrying something with me that's not serving me, it's just dragging me down or slowing me down, is it really important for me to carry this with me? Is this really going to matter in a year? Is this really going to matter in 5 years? Nope. Probably not. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Okay, so when you are able to have perspective on this, you're able to soften, you're able to let it go, you're open to creativity, you're open to manifesting. It clears your energy. It's like clear sailing, you know, like easier to walk, right? When you're not dragging this thing behind you. Yeah. Wow, beautiful. Okay. Let's do some light Seers Tarot for clarification. Okay, with the Great Severing, Four of Pentacles, yeah, what are you hanging on to? It might just feel familiar, right, to carry this with you because you always have, or maybe for so many years, you've just, this is what you've known and you always have it with you. It almost becomes part of your identity in a way, right? It's how you know yourself. So letting it go can feel a little bit vulnerable, or you can feel insecure when you let something go that you've had with you for so long. But this is telling you you're safe, you're secure, you have a solid foundation, you can loosen the grip. Yeah, you can loosen the grip here. Yeah. This can also be hanging on to a point of view. Yeah, with perspective. Ace of Cups. Yeah, so finding that common ground, that place of love, starting fresh from a new perspective. I am getting like filling with love, filling yourself with love. Your life is a canvas. Ooh, Tower. Okay, so yes, something being broken down so something new can be built that is longer lasting, more solid. Yeah. So I am getting this epiphany or realization that, oh wow, I have been carrying this with me for so long, and all I have to do is say, I don't want to carry that with me now. It's like blowing your mind kind of thing. Yeah. And how free you feel now, how like, oh, this is a, well, your life is a canvas. So getting that blank canvas, like I can start fresh here to create something new because I'm free. I'm free of that old structure, that old foundation that just wasn't working for me. I'm all of a sudden free of it. Okay, let's get some more. With Four of Pentacles, the Star. Aquarius energy. Yeah, so this is healing. This is wishes coming true, connection to spirit in this image. Yeah, doing things differently, Aquarius energy, is innovating, doing things in a whole new way. So not staying stuck in this old way, in this old conflict, in this old idea of this person or of yourself. Yeah, releasing it. Yeah, healing. Ace of Cups, Four of Wands, celebrating, celebrating this freedom and your new foundation. This can also be coming to an understanding with someone else. Like we figured it out. We found our common ground. There's so much love here where there wasn't before, you know. I'm getting, for some of you, this can be, you know how there's a lot of hurts that happen within families, right? Like with our parents or something like that. And over time, we learn how to just see our parents as flawed human beings that don't know what they're doing, you know, just like all of us, right? Especially if you're a parent too, you understand, like, yeah, we don't know what we're doing. So you start to see your parents in that light, and there's healing that happens. There's common ground, right? You suddenly see them as just, you know, your compatriot, right? Your peer almost, right? But there are past hurts, and it's like we drag those things along with us in our life for so long that it feels like that's just who we are, right? Because it is, it's partly who we are, but we can now make a choice about what we want to carry with us forward and what we don't. So I feel like this is a victory of like, I can have this new appreciation or new perspective on my parent, for example, or someone else, but it's like, oh, I didn't know that I could think differently about this situation and I could just let it go. Yeah, there's a lot of like freedom, celebration here. And with the Tower, yeah, 10 of Cups, a new joy, togetherness, love. Yeah, you're creating something new that is very fulfilling. This is happiness, right? Like, what? I can be happy? Wow. You know? Okay. Let's do wild unknown animals for more information. Yeah, bottom of the deck was Panther. So Panther is about anger, release. Yeah. Kind of letting it out, which may allow you to let it go. Yeah. Ooh, Spider. Okay, so this is creation, right? This, your life is a canvas. You get to create what you want to create. You have this magical ability, and now you have the freedom to create what you want to create. I am getting a little bit of getting stuck in the same old pattern. I don't normally get that with Spider, but I am getting this, like always kind of creating the same thing because that's all you know. So there's a little bit of like stepping outside the box. You see how this web is so colorful, right? So maybe there's just like you want to do something a little bit different, a little bit out of the box. Yeah, that makes you happy. And so the healing that you've done of like releasing that old idea or conflict or whatever it is allows you to be more creative. Yeah. Nightingale, speaking up, throat chakra, singing your song, your unique song, being able to freely say what you want to say, be your authentic self. Yeah, there's just freedom here. Freedom to say what you want to say. Because maybe you felt stifled and restricted. Yeah, restricted. So there's a joyful, yeah, freedom to be who you are here. Okay, let's do for final message. Oh, okay. Shaman's Dream. For final advice. Let's see. What do you need to know? Okay. Stars in the sky, limitless possibility. It's a 51, breaks down to a 6. That's about balance. And you see this person or light being kind of meditating on this bridge. Yeah, you have felt restricted or held back, held down, and now there's limitless possibilities, right? I'm getting like reach for the stars. Yeah. It's open now. It's open. Yeah. Okay, let's read it. 51. Okay, it says, when you look up into the velvety dark blanket of the night sky covering the vast expanse of space, you can count all the stars. Can you count all the stars twinkling above? Can you imagine that you are only glimpsing a teeny sliver of what is actually there? This is the domain of limitless possibility, of the never-ending sea of potential that you yourself are made of and have now at your disposal. Your life right now is alive with possibility and needs your clear focus to home in on what avenue of exploration most calls to you. It's time to choose and not be distracted by the sheer magnitude of what may be. Be here now. Gather your thoughts and your most cherished dreams. Focus on the brightest star in your never-ending sky and take small steps, small movements toward calling this glittering potential into reality. If you can imagine this and hold that vision, you will summon all the celestial helpers and guides to aid you in bringing it into fruition. Keep your focus on the essence of potential rather than the form of it. The universe has its own ideas of how best to serve you and all of us at the same time. Trust this as fact rather than theory, and you ought not act surprised when your dreams come true, for they surely will, exactly how you need them to. So letting go of the how or the form, the outcome, and just letting the universe help you out, right? Focusing more on the limitless possibility, making choices, taking action, but not attaching yourself, right? There's like, who knows what could happen, right? Who knows what the universe will, how the universe will direct you, because it will be for your highest good and for the highest good of the collective. Yeah, so you're no longer restricted. Beautiful. Okay, I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again next time.